It's all very stressful. It's very stressful. Money, marriage. I'll get personal. And I could tell you, screw that observational shit. I can tell you that if you came in here tonight with anything on your mind, maybe you're not doing good on the floor, you have some emotional baggage, maybe like, let's have a laugh, I gotta forget my problem, whatever it is, whatever you brought in here tonight, after listening to me, you're gonna leave feeling a lot better about yourself. You're gonna be like, wow, I had some stuff, but thank God I'm not him. He should really end the show and walk right out into traffic in brightly colored clothing so they see him. It's been a rough ride, man. I suffer from OCD. I mentioned that at the very top of the show. If you're not familiar with obsessive compulsive disorder, it's called OCD. It means obsessive compulsive disorder. If you're not familiar with OCD, it stands for obsessive compulsive disorder. Did I say that right the first time? Obsessive. 4 people have a brain. I get that. I take that over anal retentive, which apparently means the same thing, but anal retentive sounds like I store things in my ass for an unnecessary length of time. What's the matter? You look exhausted. I was holding a bike. I don't know if you know, but I'm anal retentive. And this kind of stress, it affects a person, you know. And I talk about Lucifer. That's my wife. I talk about my marriage and how stressful it is, and it is. And maybe somebody are like, oh, you know, I don't have that kind of thing, you know. But we all, in some way, are in the same boat. We really are, you know. Because what marriage is, and I've coined this phrase, it's a painful learning process. You young people that think it's not going to happen to you, and it will. Write that down. Marriage is a painful learning process. I learned this not too long ago, and it applies to all couples. Let's make it inclusive. It applies to married couples, and those of you that are dating, and some of you in a hostage situation. Please, blink twice, we'll get you help. If you ask your woman, I learned this, if she finds another man attractive, take a famous guy, a hot singer, an actor, guess what? You'll never ever get an honest answer. And by honest, I mean visceral, knee-jerk reaction. The kind of answer that women say to each other when they're alone together, because you guys have no idea. I grew up with sisters, you don't know what they say when they're alone. It's, oh my God, they dissect us from hair follicles to toes. I'm talking about that kind of answer. And this is what happened in my situation. On the television was the show, popular show, and this was before they got rid of his character, Grey's Anatomy, good-looking actor. Ladies, what was his name? McDreamy, look, they all know it. It's been 3 years, McDreamy, they didn't even answer me verbally. Their vaginas went, McDreamy! They went to say it vocally, but down below went, you do all the talking! McDreamy. And I looked at Lucifer, because when you live with a demon, even if you're not having relations anymore, you still remember what it's like when they're turned on. I knew she was into him because her tail started to wiggle. Now, much like a dog, it means excited when a demon's tail wiggles. Remember that. So I saw her tail wiggling, and I said, you like him, don't? And she said, he's got nice eyes. That's the kind of bullshit you'll get. Eyes. You won't get an honest answer like, ha, do I find Patrick Dempsey attractive? Let's put it this way. If you had a heart attack on the street, while they're resuscitating you with the defibrillator, I'd screw him during that time period. Clear, he's not up, one more time.
Pat, he's not up here, Pat. Stick it in.